Last year I proposed a 6,500 square foot addition to a shopping center on the corner of Main Street and College in downtown Woodland. This would have given 4 to 6 different retailers a chance for a new beginning in an existing and established neighborhood. The key tenant was set to take at least 2/3 of the building. The owners were ready to plunk down $420,000 in construction monies in order to make this happen, including their money and the financing. And we had designed the project, we had laid out the plans, we had proposed it to the City of Woodland. Woodland had tentatively said, yes, 6,500 is an acceptable structure for this location in Woodland, and then they sent it to Public Works. Public Works is the underground issue, whether it's the water, sewer, garbage, gas, or underground electric, as Woodland has as well. But in this case, the issue came back. We need for you to bring in a sewer line from several yards away, and we also need you to upgrade the water line 2 inches. Well, 2 inches doesn't seem like a lot, but we would have to have carved it from one corner of the block all the way through the property and then back around and outside the other side of the block. The rough estimate was $80,000 added to this price tag. That's not just the 20% added to the cost as was originally anticipated. This was a deal killer. It is possible to mediate something that is a technicality, to go from 6 to 8 inch water line to supply the line, to go from 4 to 10 inch on the sewer line, or whatever the requirements are. Something can be mediated, and in our case it was a matter of taking the sewer line far enough or using the existing 6 inch water line to supply for the fire hydrant and the fire hose outlet and for the overhead sprinklers. They said, yes, technically it can service this building because you're mostly going to have standard retailers. Even a restaurant wouldn't use an excessive amount. But the simple fact that they said, technically, according to the Uniform Building Code, we do need it to be 2 inches more, meant this deal was completely shut down. So the tenant backed out. So the owners canceled the project. So a year later, the property still sits there. The bottom line is, we are over-regulating ourselves in the state of California by adding new regulations. Deregulation would be a matter of not adding new regulations. So I encourage you, when it goes to vote, vote for different city officials that are not going to add new constricting regulations, and ones that are going to be willing to at least mediate out the regulations, making it possible for you to build your new house, for you to build your new addition, for someone to build a new addition to an office, a shopping center, a school, a church. But the way that it stands now, we just lost a lot of revenue for the state sales tax, for the county of Yolo, for the city of Woodland, because of a 2 inch difference on a water line. This is what happens when Public Works controls a project. Sometimes it's a complete deal killer. It's something to look for when you're proposing a project or you're looking to see if a project is possible. Good luck with yours.